Alright, y'all. I'm trying to make another video today. We're gonna go on a hike. We packed a little bag, this little day hike. We're gonna go do. It's about 6 miles. It's a 6-mile loop on the Turkey Pin. We packed some snacks, and we're gonna pick up some water bottles. Probably take us about 3 hours to do it, but I'm gonna take you along for the trip. It might be boring, it might not. I'll try to get some good views on there, so we'll see. It's about 32 degrees outside, freezing. We got big storms moving in later this evening. Supposed to get anywhere from 2 to 20 inches of snow. You know how that goes, so we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll closer to around 2 or 3 probably. And then I gotta go to work tonight, so let's see if we can make a quick video, get something going, and just see how it turns out. Alright guys, somebody asked me about tying the shoe. I'm gonna show you how I tie my shoes. These are my hiking shoes, and I'm going to tie them up so that they stay nice and tight, so your foot don't slip around in your hiking shoes. If your foot's in there slipping around, like these are my everyday wears. If I wear these things, they're pretty loose. I can slip my feet in and out of them. They slide around on my feet. But if you went hiking in these, you'd have blisters in about 5 minutes. But the way I tie these shoes, they're tight, but they're not overly tight. So it's a very simple process. Just like your normal would, but I do this part twice. So I wrap it twice, pull it tight, hook it. Watch out for your dog. Same thing. I'll do that on all 3 of these. Once, twice, pull it tight. It keeps your heel in the back of your shoe, keeps your foot from sliding around towards the front, and it keeps your foot in touching the bottom of the soles inside the shoe too, so your foot's not moving up and down. You see I did each one of these, pull it tight. Woo! You can tell a chubby guy when he runs out of breath tying his shoes. And then the double wrap. Boom. That's it. These are my Hoka shoes. They're ugly as all get up, but they're comfortable. It's like wearing a pair of Crocs. But I like them. They're ugly, but they're super, super comfortable. Man, they got a lot of cushion on them. So anyhow, we'll see you out on the trail. Alright, here we go. We've arrived. I'll show you a little bit about some of the signage over there and how to find your way around on the trails without getting lost too many times. I'll stand by. This is the trail we're hiking. Turkey Pin Hollow Trail map. It's right about just a little over 6 miles, I think, or 5 miles. We're right here. Walk in. This is a different trail. That's the Acorn Trail, Devil's Kitchens Trail over here, and the Cedar Trail. But we're going to be hiking the Red Trail, so we're going to probably stay on the Red Trail blazes. Red Trail blazing, Red Trail blazing, Red Trail blazing green. Turkey Pin's in red. Acorn Trail's in green. Devil's Kitchen's in brown. And the Cedar Trail's in blue. So we're going to go all the way down here. There's a campground here. This trail has 3 campgrounds to get down. It's probably going to take us about 3 hours to do the whole thing. I think when we get right here to this white connector, cut this big section here off, depending on how we feel. This is our first trail. of the year. May or may not be. See if I can spin this around. Kind of difficult. These hills are up and down, some rocky terrain. Mama knows exactly. Huh? Time? The time? Hold on, I gotta get my phone out of my pocket. We are starting at 12:15. It is 12:15. Let's see how long it takes us to do this. It's 6.8 miles, I believe, all the way around. If you take the shortcut, it knocks off like 0.2 of a mile. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Anyhow, here you go. Just a little bit of trailblazing. Uphill, right? We're talking about going on another through hike down to Foothills Trail, which starts in Georgia. It's a 76, 77-ish mile trail, and got damaged by Hurricane Helene. We were going to do it last fall. We didn't. We went to the Pinhoti Trail instead. Didn't make a video of the Pinhoti Trail, even though I had a lot of footage. Whew. Man, I know these hills look small, but it'll get you breathing. So, anyhow, if we go back to the Foothills Trail this spring, which we're talking about doing, that's the Acorn Trail there in green. It goes that way. It goes off that way. So we're going to keep going this way till we get to the Red Trail. Alright, we made it up that little hill and we're approaching the Devil's Kitchen trail. It's blazed in brown. If you wanted to go to the Devil's Kitchen, you go that way. You stay on this trail till we get to Turkey Bend, but you can see the sign up ahead there. You can kind of, right here, there's wind blowing across through here. You can hear me talking. This is the best time to be back here, is in the winter, fall, after all the leaves fall off the trees. You can, it's just beautiful back here. All right, got a red arrow, means we're gonna go to the red. This is where our trailhead starts. We start right here. We're gonna go to the right, and eventually when we get done with the 6 miles, we'll come back up this side, reconnect to this trail, go back to the car. So here we go. Kind of rocky right out of the get-go. Some parts will be more difficult than others, but it'll be fun. We'll see you on the flip-flop. We are at the 2 mile marker. It looks like we made it 2 miles. Yay. I'm trying to take a picture of it, however. I'm still learning how to do this thing. This GoPro camera. Can you see it? 2 miles. No red markers. So that's the 2 mile mark on the Turkey Bend Trail. I just wanted to throw out there, after showing you the 2 mile marker, we're averaging about 2 miles an hour. So we've been out here for about an hour now, and we've got 2 miles in. And tricky rock climb. So earlier we were, you can't see it from here, but way up the left, this hill here probably, and we were overlooking this valley out here in front of us. So we walked way down and around to the bottom of the hill, and now we're cutting back across. We were way up there, and we zigzagged back down. Now we're at the bottom of those fields we were looking at earlier in the video. So this will wind through here, and then it'll cut across over to there, and then there's some creek crossings and stuff down there, and then back up that hill over there. And then later I'll try to show you an app that I carry on my phone. It has all the trails on it, shows you where you're at exactly on the trail. If you were to get lost out here or something, if you have this app, you can call 911, tell them exactly where you're at. It even tells you exactly what mile marker you're on. You know, if you're at the 1.5 miles or the mile 0.12 or something. So, you know, here we go down some tricky stuff. All right, there should be a campground up here somewhere that you can camp at. It's a pretty nice one. And if you come out here and camp, though, you got to stop in at the main entrance there and buy a one-night camping permit slip or whatever they call it to camp out here. So it's not free camping, I don't think, or maybe it is free, but you have to register to do it because they only allow so many campers at a time. If somebody else has got it booked, then you cannot camp there. But if you were a stealth camper, there's lots of places out here to stealth camp, especially if you like to sleep in a hammock. All kinds of good places for that. I'm thinking that might be the campground down there. I haven't seen a sign or anything yet, but if I was a camper, I'd want to camp down there. You got a creek there, nice flat area if you're sleeping in a tent. Somebody's got some logs over there that looks like they set up to sit on. There's no water in the creek, so you better bring your own. There might be a oasis around here somewhere for you, but you'd have to go find it. Yeah, here, right up here. Yeah, if you go down this little trail here, you go down into that flat area. You can camp down there. It's A and A. You go down that hill there, and
oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, and you camp back anywhere back in there, I guess so, or if you want to. Pretty neat little rock formation there. Last time we were down here, there was plenty of water down here, but it's dry now. Just kind of hard to believe as wet as it's been out here lately. There's a little water down there in that those rocks, this formation down there. You could filter out some water there. Little flat area here, kind of rocky. We get on the flat areas, if it ain't too rocky, we try to make up a little bit of time. I know it's not a race, you just want to enjoy it. But if you're running late to a campground, it's starting to get dark outside, sometimes you want to pick up your pace. Or if you're just working out, pick up the pace. Alright, that's where we came from. That ridge way over here. And then we walked all the way down there. Right here's the power lines. Right there, that's where we crossed that power line field where we first started. And then we walked all in there, down around through that open field. Came around, crossed over. You can see the trail right there. Come up here. So we gotta be getting close to the 3 mile mark, which is about halfway, I'm thinking. There's a section up ahead here where you can go straight or go to the right. If you go to the right, That's the extended part of the Turkey Pin Trail. It's not the extended part, it's the Turkey Pin Trail. It goes to the right. But there is also a cut through you could take. If you go through the cut through, it's about 2/10 of a mile, and it cuts to the other side of the trail. It knocks off about 2 miles, about an hour's worth of walking. If you stay on the trail, I'll show you where it's at when we get to. If you stay on the trail, you're going to go down in that valley down there and walk all along that valley, and then you got to come back up the other side. All right, I'm back. Battery died. I've gone through 2 batteries in 3 miles. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, here's a split here, but that ain't the way you go. You want to stay on the red arrow. So we're gonna go this way here in a minute. There's the 3 mile mark right there, mama. Right there at that tree is the 3 mile mark. So we have gone 3 miles. 2 batteries, 3 miles. 2 batteries, 3 miles. A little more than that because I started videoing while we're in the car. Had some driving footage coming out here. So we'll get up to this cut through. I'll turn it back on. All right, she talked me into it, went around. Now coming out the other side, there is another campground C right there. When you get to the thing, that's the shortcut we would have went on. I was just kidding, we cheated. Turkey Pin Hollow Trailhead, that's where we want to go, back to the trailhead. That's where our car is. Turkey Pin Hollow 2 mile loop. We knocked off 2 miles by taking this little shortcut across and went all down that valley and then came back up this hill here. So could have went that way if you wanted to, but I didn't want to. Whoa. A little muddy on this side. Whoa, there we go again. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down before I eat it. All right, guys, back here with more schmutz on your boots. This second half of the trail is the easier part of the trail. It is pretty flat and downhill mostly. You spend most of your time going uphill, coming out this way. And then if you do that 2 mile loop there in the back by those campgrounds, once you drop down there, it's flat. It's a nice creek area down there. And then of course you got to come back up the hill, but once you get up here, it's kind of smooth sailing all the way back to the car. Might be a little bit of rise and fall, but for the most part it's flat and downhill. So we are headed back towards the car. Got about 2 miles to go still, so we'll see you at the end. Nice and steady, downhill, a couple little switchbacks. Be careful on these rocks. That's one main thing about these Ozark trails. They got a lot of rock on them. They're almost like paved with gravel. They'll tear your shoes up if you got soft soled shoes. Get out on the foothills or something like that, that's got rock, but not like this. This has got a lot of dirt, a lot of leaves, a lot of tree roots. You can slip on this rock pretty easily. Trying to hold myself back from running down the hill. All right, we're back before we got to the truck. So I wanted to show you this. There's a trail coming this way. This is the trail we're on. Here's a sign. This is where true trails merge. You both go straight. We're doing the red one, and then there's the green one. So the green trail made a loop coming from that direction. We came from that direction. And then here, if you were walking the other way, you could see you go straight here or make a right. We're headed back to the truck because I hear a steak burrito from the Mexican restaurant calling my name. Some chips and some salsa. Chick, 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 chick. Where are you, girls? Come on, girls. Come see me, chick chicks. Come on, Rocco. Hi, ladies. Hi. She's got Screaming Eagle and Dixie. These are my two oldest ones. That's Dixie. Tell me, what's the matter with you? Huh? You want to peck at the camera? Oh, does anybody want to peck the camera? Hmm? Anybody want to show me their pecker? Rocco, what are you limping for? Rocco might have a bumblefoot. They're still coming. Come on. Come on, girls. Hi, Buffy. Chicken. Don't be a chicken. Chicken. That's Screaming Eagle. Look who it is, Piper and Val. I'm Fallon. I'm Val. Whoa, what are you doing, Val? What are you doing up there, huh? You gonna look for a chicken? Here they come. They're looking for you. Oh, Rock. Rocco, what are you limping, bud? Got a little bit of a limp going on there. Let's go potty. Chick, chick, chick. Alright guys, I just wanted to go through this app that I use on my phone when I'm hiking these trails. This particular one is called Hiking Project, and it has a lot of the local trails on there, probably in your area, in my area. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what it does. So if you want to get out on a trail like we were just on, and there's not a lot of trail markers out there showing you where the trail is, you can always click on this app right here, and it will show you the trails. For example, this is the Lost Valley Trail out in here in St. Charles County. You just click on it with your finger, and then down here at the bottom it tells you it's a 10.8 mile trail. And then if you click right here and you run this line up and down, it shows you exactly where you are on the trail. So that's the 5 mile marker, and it's a 6.4% grade. So you can look at any of the grades, it will tell you. So that's the 0.6 mile marker if you got lost out there, or if you came to another trail. Some of these trails have other intersecting trails that connect with them. Here's a good example here. This trail here makes a loop, and that's the Lewis and Clark Trail, but it also connects with some of these other trails. That would be the Clark Trail. So depending on where you're at, if you come across an intersection here, if it's not marked, you can always open up this app and look and see where it is. If you want to see what mile marker that is, you just, let's see, you got to go kind of slow with this thing, or you'll miss something. It will go by quickly. Sometimes you gotta zoom out. Just there it goes. So right in there. So at about 1.5 miles in on the Lewis Trail, it meets up with the Clark Trail. So you can run that right there, 1.4 miles. So it kind of helps you, keep you from getting lost or getting on the wrong trail. And it's all, if you do get lost, this will get you out. Anyhow, I just wanted to show that to you, a quick run by. I like this this app. I use it at work a lot of times. We go out and look for lost hikers. Sometimes they'll go on this trail and they think, oh, I'm gonna walk from this side to that side and cut this much off. Well, they start walking, and they start walking in a circle. Before you know it, they're out here lost somewhere. So we have to go get them. Anyhow, let me know if you got any questions.